Hello, welcome to Lazy Mini Painting. I am Laz, and you may be watching me on either vertical or horizontal. I'm not sure, but thank you anyway. Tonight is the magical world of sparkles and oak. I'm just going to set the chat up so I can actually see what's happening on the vertical, because for some reason the vertical doesn't come up in my little section. And then I will be with you all just double check who's in. Let's find out, shall we? Put live. That one. What's that one? He's not giving me anything. He's not actually showing me that I'm live. You realise I am live. Like, send me the link, something. No? We are landscape only. We should not be landscape only. There's one. Two. What? Well, good evening, Ali and Lee and Twisted. Thanks for joining me. Definitely on the normal one. I'm not sure why it's not done. Oh, there we go. There's portrait mode. And Lee said hi in portrait, but it's not working. Is it working? Yes, it's working. Oh, the joys of trying new stuff, eh? The joys of trying new stuff. Well, firstly, hopefully Twisted package is well on its way. No, should be at least. Not, I got some questions. Why? Definitely be on its way. I need to put that somewhere where I can see it without it making a complete mess of my desk. I know, you're looking at my desk and you're thinking, how the hell can this get any worse? It can. It can. Trust me. Yes, LFG. Dan, LFG. I've not hit the 5 minutes mark, so let's go. And we'll go through that method. Oh, you got both streams only. Thank you. Thank you. It has just occurred to me that I'm not actually taking my tablet, which is probably like worst way I can start a stream is by not taking my medication. Especially when I've had a day like today where I've been out and active. Doesn't matter how tired my muscles are. If I've had a day like today, I need to take my tablet. But I'm going to rush very bloody quickly to go get it. Let's try. Ow. Let's try that one again, shall we? But all that's working perfectly fine. Yes, we are. No, don't. I don't. Why have you done that? Don't do that thing to me. The other good thing is I can see what the delay is on my camera. But normally I would have Sparkles to get my tablet for me, so I don't have to move. But Sparkles is. That's because we've had an exhausting day at Blackpool Pleasure Beach with Mini Lads. Oh boy, was that that was a something. That was a something. So today is Sparkles and Magical World of Sparkles and I need to start working on the rest of the diorama. I need to start working on the next floor, which is going to be floorboards, which is why I have all of these multicolored lollipop sticks and thinner coffee stirrers, because it has to follow a curve. I've already marked out a rough outline for the outer edge of the curve. I just need to make sure I can mark the inner edge of the curve, which will follow this, which is what I cut out initially from the actual thing itself. Pen. Microfine pen, please. Your bench got a very nice new cleanup, did it? Oh, is that because you're starting a new project? Yeah, I should probably do that. Like, clean my bench before I start projects. The problem is I have that many projects at once that I often forget. Even to the point where I'm just going to rough mark this with a coffee stirrer. Get that edge. I'm just full on cheat mode today. And no, that's not the same curve, so I can't use that for that curve. But I do need something to cut it out with. So I know I'm cutting along there, and there, around there, and then trimming off all the way around to here. And that should, fingers crossed, line up nicely with the raised area, and I can glue all the sticks to this, and then glue them onto another piece of foam board. And then I can draw the bases around the bottom, cut them all out, then glue it in. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I just realised the amount of work I've actually got to do just to get the slots for the bases. This is going to be... Oh, I always forget you have multiple benches, don't you, Lee? It's certainly a luxury I don't have at the moment. Last night I actually used this to play a computer game, a PC game. I played Left 4 Dead last night. Or Left 4 Dead 2. Good evening, Buzzard. How's you doing, mate? I did enjoy our chat the other night. Although while I was in chat, anyone, if I'm in the voice chat on Discord, please feel free to come in and join me. I know I don't go in there often, but I do go in there from time to time. 4 benches and a spray booth. How dare I forget, Lee? Oh, how dare I forget? You have 4 benches and a spray booth. Jeez, mate. Right. First of all, we need the sharp implement. That's not as sharp as I'd like it to be. But still, it's got to be sharp enough. I hope. I'm going to get my head in the way of the camera. Sorry. I need to follow this line. Extra careful as much as possible. Slice into my right. That was a rather precise area, but that's where it was aiming. If it was to slip, that's where I was aiming. So let's move it so it's not aiming. Never cut directly to slip. We're most definitely cutting something. I know you like to rub it in, but what you do in your own time is... I don't judge. How's that cream working out, by the way? Has it cleared up? I'm joking. I know it's not. That cleared up, Scouse. Very, very rough semicircle along there. Just so I can pop it out and then see how not accurate I've got it. Because I know it's not going to be very accurate. Oh. So how is everybody today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all doing okay. I'm just very tired at the moment. Very, very tired. And I'm almost out of tea and I've only been on for 10 minutes. I can say it now. Let's fucking go! Sorry. Man. I need to stop doing standing sitting and standing thing, don't I? When some of your appendages are sore, you don't want to really be up and down all the time. Okay, so that's pretty much a bob on fit that you can do with a bit of trimming off this corner. So let's roughly just give that a bit of a poke in so I know I can trim this little bit off here. So you've been see that's not bad. That's not bad twisted. That's good. I mean, if you've been steady enough to paint faces, I don't think I am at the moment. Say that I'm going to try painting the caterpillar. Yeah, we'll find out about that afterwards. See if I'm physically capable. My arms are still sore as well. I'm so glad I didn't do leg day yesterday at the gym. I wouldn't have been walked around Pleasure Beach today. It would have crippled me. I would have been in a lot of pain. Like, by the base properly. Excellent. So that's going to fit relatively snugly on there. So that means I can glue these to this using super glue on. Where's my thingy sheet gone? Oh, where's my silicone sheet gone? Stuff always goes missing after the mother-in-law's been around. There. So I can super glue them onto the card using my silicone sheet to stop it from sticking to the desk. Great big cake sheet. If anyone's wondering where'd you get a silicone sheet from, it's a cake sheet, and it does allow super glue to work a little bit easier and not stick to your desk. Don't quite need it all the way across there like that. Yep. And I do not believe we have. Actually, I'm not sure how many people I have viewing me on which mode. So, hello to everybody on both modes. Whether you're looking at me on a mobile phone or a device, or if you're watching me on a PC. I don't know the difference. So, I have to just randomly guess. So, let's see how many of these I think it's going to take to approximately cover this. And then I can just. If anyone's thinking, he's not going to do that, is he? Yeah, he is. Yep, he is. He's going to line them up like this, make sure he gets them roughly in the right area, and then he's ripping super glue over the lot, which is probably going to burn my eyes. So I should probably wear a mask. So, health and safety, yes, wear a mask. Ali, you're in the mobile one now. Hello. You're playing my own games against me now, and that is fair, really, isn't it? Can't really say you can't use my own games against me. I've done that many times for people who have multiple streams, and I'll bounce between both to the point where I'm not going to say what I've done, just because it's hard to keep track of. I've been told, so yeah, I'm not quite going to say what I did. Let's just say it's not necessarily as fun for the streamer. So, line, and this is why we have coffee stirrers. Oh, you have portrait on the. How have you got? In fact, no, because you can click both. It comes up as shots in the laptop, doesn't it? Stop being a dumbass. How am I going to lay these properly? Come on. Way to the edge. Not mean to do that. Horrible, in fact. But again, if I can help it. Whole landscape on the phone. Portrait on the laptop. Hey? That's supposed to be the other way around, Ali. Hey, you're supposed to have landscape on the PC. Portrait on mobile. I'm not trying to tell you how to put it on, but it's just that's kind of what from how the things put out. No worries, Graham. You enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 while listening to me twaddle and waffle crap in the background. And yes, those are still the Rogue's hobbies. Dice, for anyone who's wondering, ooh, what's that nice shiny thing at the top? That there is a Rogue's Hobbies dice size. And buy them. They are available, and they are available in a very nice white and blue as well. Will look better because he will put more effort into us. So I'm going to start super gluing already. I've just discovered that it's already sliding. Nice. Horrible, isn't it? Teeth are not the official method of removing, and this certainly is not the proper method of applying super glue. For that reason alone, ow, it's now attaching itself to my fingers rather than being pressed onto the card where it should. Ah, ow. I think was that a bit of skin? No. All right, that's just a lot of glue on my thumb in this case. So that's a lot of glue. I am aware that is a lot of glue. Now I know I'm going to have a weird little section here, and that's where these come in. These little... Whoa, that's warped, isn't it? Oh, me. As bent as a 9-bob no, that is. And if you ever get a £9 note, it's definitely bent. He's not legal tender. And if anyone gets all worked up for me using the word bent, then you're thinking of it the wrong way, silly person. Bent always means I mean it as a boat. I do want it to be a little bit patchworky. So if I do this, it should allow that patchworky effect to start taking, that patchworky effect to start coming in. I mean, it's not actual patchwork, but I don't want it to be. It's not a crafted, carpentered layer. This is a rough hewn, use what we can, washed up on the shores type of. That's why I'm going to have to start nipping in this case Nice angle out of them. Nip a little bit more off if I don't get the right angle. Trial and error. Pretty much how I do most things. Some people have a plan. Some people have a script. Matchsticks would be absolutely awesomely, and if I'd had the time today, I probably would have gone out and bought some. Problem is, all the shops were shut by the time I got back, except for one. Doesn't sell big boxes of matchsticks, sadly. Oh, that's burning my eyes. Oh dear, that was not good. Where did that one ping off to? Let's make that really, really sharp. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work out, does it? You want to try and get something done, and then something decides, do you want to know something? No, you're not. You're not getting that done. Doesn't matter how well you plan or how hard you try. It is going to be a physical impossibility. Oh, see, that's it's burning that. That knocking some of this super glue into place. And not on my fingers, please. My fingers are not the right place. This is the right place. Good job I got 2 bottles of this super glue. Oh, hello world is looking like at the moment. I noticed on the calendar it's the last day of the month and I have 6 flyer payment runs. Have I missed something? Oh, I have. I've missed something. Okay, what was Twisted saying earlier? Twisted was saying I installed an exhaust fan a few years ago so I could run my torch and install the gas in the workshop. Now that I'm not making jewelry, I use the fan to vent toxic fumes. Okay. I've definitely missed something on. Right, I feel like I've missed a whole block of conversation there, which is probably because it's on top chat and not live chat. Pardon me. No, no, it's the same. Fuck knows. In fact, fuck probably doesn't know either. And that's the problem. Fuck should know. I have to try and long snip this. Very tight angle. Both sides, in that case. We're going to Warhammer Will. Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Yeah. And obviously the it looking doubtful is the answer. Right. Now I don't feel quite as lost. Thank you to it. It is. It does kind of make me feel like I've not paid attention to something if something like that happens. Ah, so you've been what kits do they only sell at Warhammer World? I thought they pretty much sold anything at Warhammer World you could pick up from the website. I thought you could order it online. A lot of them being online only or go to Warhammer World. cases of some of them. That's the only options you have of ever getting the model. Yeah, I knew that was part of the thing for them, but I didn't know they had Warhammer World only models. Not know about that. What are these? Can't buy it unless you get it from the right place. Things. And am I gonna want any? We all know the answer is yes, but how much of them am I going? Am I gonna want? Is the main question. Space Marine Command Tank Kit, Land Raider and Rhino included. Oh, I mean, I've got a Land Raider and I've got a Rhino, but I don't have the command stuff. Certainly don't have all that with it. I mean, I can make a tank commander for the guard. Providing it has to leave it Ross. Don't let you use Baneblades. Unless you're Yarrick. Yarrick can have a Baneblade. If he was still alive. And not got squished by Angeron. Yeah, you'll be at Warhammer World eventually, just not at the planned time that this month. So there's the makeshift section. Now I've got to potency. I'm so glad Sparkles is not sat down here. It'd be going right about now. Hey, wait, you're gonna burn your eyes. I mean, Sparkles doesn't sound like that. She's far nicer than that, and she wouldn't say it like that. But well, if you're gonna over exaggerate something, you might as well fucking do it right, hadn't you? Now start layering up some more. Layer it in from there. Will that work? I'm not sure. Yes, I do, Ali. I do. Oh no, I've rolled them. I've rolled them. Although I'll just do these four. I've got one under my desk because I rolled it and it went ping 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 ping, and there's one somewhere else that will become known in the future. But there you go. One, no, it's cut. 2, 2, 3, 5. These three. Right in the wax thing. Right in the Rogue's Den wax thing. It wanted to go home. That one wants to go home. Not one. Jumped into the Rogue's Den. Wax. Seal. That one wants to go home. That one doesn't want to be here anymore. Apparently. Are you warped it? No, they are not virgin dice. They are rolled. Not well rolled yet, but they have been rolled. But because they are Rogue's Den hobbies and they do have a rogue as a 6, they will become my Rogue's sneak attack dice. I don't mean my rogues, but if any rogue that I'm DMing for, you need sneak attack dice, get to use those. Bloody bleeding da, eh? Bloody bleeding da indeed. Right, so that's that. I mean, when I say this is going to be a ramshackle, blah, 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 I might even put a few more layers of just the thin ones over the top, just to help them look a little bit more like they've not been placed on and glued on by somebody who doesn't understand what random means or how to do random order. Where's that horrible curvy one? There it is. Something. knock that glue about a bit so it absorbs through. God. Start getting these pieces. I've accidentally self down that one. Awesome. All I can do with that. No worries, Twisted. That does sound quite nice, actually. Nice big bit of yummy. Also a carnivore. Doesn't help having a vegetarian as oh well. We manage to work it between us somehow. Mainly, Sparkles gets to eat, and I go, no, I'll give it a pass. Ah, shit, I just cut that way too small. Less. Right, no, I did. I cut that way too small. But I want an orange. I want an orange. No orange, not much. Well, there's one orange, but not much. So I want to try and cut right into the corner there. Now, this is where making the tank traps is difficult. This is why I'm running out of lollipop sticks. Making tank traps requires precise angles and not hitting yourself in the face with clipped off bit. Oh, I do need to. Yeah, I need to. So now that I've got that bit there, I'm going to pop some glue in to hold them hopefully in place. I was going to do all this with PVA, and then I changed my mind because I realised it's going to complete bitch to get them all to stay in place. I do mean it. Get them all to stay. But, yep, that will be. Thank you for clarifying that, Ali. I had a feeling it would be now. With the amount of work that not only myself but a few other people put into making sure that my sound levels were correct. I mean, it does help when you can reach out and talk to technical people who run streams and use Streamlabs, and I mean, I would love to ask Beaky, but I'm not using Premiere Pro. If it was using Premiere Pro, then Beaky would probably be my first point of call. Might not be my first point of call, let's face it. But Streamlabs, sorry to say, Beaky, you don't know much. You know less than me, which is fucking worrying. But I know bugger all. But I do know a couple of people who managed to help me out. Also a YouTuber, which really fucking helps because they understand what I'm trying to accomplish. The other one was a Twitch streamer, a Twitch part of the background on Twitch stream, and they taught me a few things about what you can do in your own end. So should it not just be my channel that you're having issues, general volume issues? There are a couple of little settings that you can turn off. I think one of them, something sound, is in your settings. Mine's turned off when I went to check. But yeah, you can change a few settings and boom, it stops the sound being quite as low. I'll rely on this remotely. Okay. Not you lot, I mean this. Pizza. Need someone to talk to other than technically I start raving a lunatic. Talking to himself. I mean, granted, I might be a start raving lunatic, but if I'm talking to people, it's harder to prove. Should not be using blood snip. Wouldn't. Who'd you watch him calls it? Thank you, Ali. Although I believe, Ali, it might only be either me and you or you and Lee that are watching me on that version at the moment. As it's fluctuating and saying it's only 2 people. I can see that because I'm watching the stream so I can keep an eye on the chat. Otherwise, I can't actually see what's being said. You could get away without on there, you could. Get away without. I mean, couldn't because Sparkles probably tell me. But you get the idea. You get the idea. Oh! Oh! Was that talked about on stream? Ali, did we talk about that on stream? Or was that in a private message? It will. I've done 1 to 50 so far, haven't I? That's one heck of a bloody long playlist, though. But yes, as Ali said, I will be putting Combat Patrol issues 1 to 50 into a playlist, hopefully in order, and then people can watch through them. It also gives me a bit of a recap as to what I've actually done on each issue. Ali's dropping me in it now. She's letting all my secrets out. And putting the pressure on me. She's putting the pressure on. Let's get your ass out. Pull your finger out and actually be a YouTuber. Do some real work. Actually put some effort in your channel. Despite the fact that it's called lazy. I think. Put some effort in you. That's not what Ali said, but if she was me, she would have. Luckily, Ali's not me, and she's polite and nice to people. So she's not calling me a lazy twat. Should be right. I did sit around and go, come on, pull your finger out. It's alright. Alright. I just wasn't going to announce anything official for that until I'd done it. But you've said now. You've said. Well, I can't really. With the amount that you have, amount of say that you have backstage, and it's not like you. I'm not saying that Ali runs the backstage on this channel, but Ali does talk to me a lot, as does Buzzard and Twisted, particularly regarding the backstage parts of this. So yeah, Ali does end up with a lot of insider knowledge that even I don't know about sometimes until I find others. That stuck to my finger, and now that one stuck to my finger as well, and that's. Ow! So this is so you can end up with backstage knowledge without clicking the Patreon, or the Buy Me, or any of those paid thingies. Paid thingies are, as I said, to help out the channel because this is an expensive hobby, and although I'm getting better, I am getting better. For those of you who are aware of my condition, I'm slowly not having as many incidents. Shall we call them incidents? Incident sounds nice and potentially threatening, doesn't it? Because it is not life threatening unless I'm crossing a road and it happens. That's when all the shit goes wrong. So I am slowly getting better for it. Down for the Nurgle Castellas Knight from Silvers. Oh shit, pardon me. Oh shit, we need to go have a look. Saw down for a night. And if it's the Nurgle Knight, it's going to be disgustingly beautiful. Most of them at the moment. Pretty fucking good, I must have. Pass. I'm not afraid to admit it. I want Twisted's Paragon Warsuits, and I want Silver's nice big Nurgle collection. I also want everything on Graham's website. By everything, I do mean everything. Some things in. I would make an entire Space Bear army if I could afford it. But they'd have to bring out Assault Terminators first. So I can do proper Assault Terminators, and then I can make a Space Bear army. That's when I can put jump packs on what I'm using as Terminators, and they are fucking excellent. Hello, yes, Silvers, you are on the vertical. The portrait one. Not on the big wide one. And people are going, what's the bloody difference? We can still see what you're actually doing. That's because for once, I've actually thought about this and position things. So while that dries properly, I shall move that out of the way because I'm going to have to let it dry properly and then hopefully it'll peel off. And then I can glue it on the other side to make sure it's absorbed through the card and got right onto the lolly sticks. But will it move now without drying itself? No, I'm going to have to. That's something I'm going to have to remove once it's dry so I can actually touch it from this side. Now you can dry. So, card's also going to help me cut out what I cut out along the edge of here and along the back here. Then once I've done that, I can draw in the circles for said bases, wherever they're going to go. You are joking me. Just come off the base. You know what this one did the other week? Well, that one's just fucking done it now. Good job I have the super glue to hand, isn't it? I do need some activate though. That means I've got to order some off Amazon. Or some other equally awkward place to find modelling stuff. Pop you back on there, not in there to dry. Hold it up. Back up there, please. So yeah, it will go on there and then we will have various creatures going on, but I'm going to have to cut out the wooden section so that it can go on the base and the wooden floor becomes the base so they can slot in and out and it matches. Like these kind of do. I'm going to have to paint some more up and get the sand colour a bit better, but it works along there. Deep breath. Is it that obvious that I am exhausted and running on fumes at the moment, Ali? Is it really that obvious? I'm trying not to. Okay, apparently. Now, let all that dry. Let all of that dry, and then we can sit back down and rest my knee. Ow. Again, I would have thought I've learned first. Apparently not. Well, no. 10-second beat time, so none of you are surprised. I know. I'm gonna make the sword and the gun arm, and that's what I'm gonna go have a quick look at. And if I can, because of it, I will bring it up. But oh, so you've not actually finished it, right? Nope. At this point, then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it as a. If you're part of the Discord, you can just go look. If you're not, you're gonna have to hold on for a bit because although the hilt, you can see the pommel, and you can see the work that's been done on it. That matches some of the other stuff. Fingers look really good, but as Silver said, is not quite finished yet. Before I put it up, I'll let Silvers do a bit more work on it, so it can be. If he's looking good now, he's just missing a big fuck off blade. And everything needs a big fuck off blade, really, doesn't it? Oh, from when the model take came from. I'm just running on moment, Ali. I'm not. Yeah. He's not in any form of energetic condition. So in any form of energetic condition, I also lost my little black box. Sparkles requested for me to do the caterpillar, which should be in this bag here. There we go. That arm, I can see where you're going with that arm, and just the nails alone that you've got on it. Nice. And then you've kept the same motif going throughout the pommel that you've got through some of the other. I shouldn't be having that effect over somebody's sculpted model, should I? Oh well. I'm starting getting people worried. It's like, if he turns up at my door, I'm phoning police. Yep, if I turn up at your door, phone police. And I'm coming to take the models away with me. I'm not gonna come and rob you. I have enough fucking models in my house. I'm not robbing any. Especially not for more fucking models. Right. Boom. Still need drill. You need a drill. You need a drill. Oh, so he's gonna be all and pop and ooh. I've got an axe. All the rust, everything. But he's nowhere near big enough for the Titan. It's a actual. I think it's a. Oh, what are the Terminators called? Blight Lords. Blight Lord Terminator. Could be wrong. Death Shroud. Oh. I never. Person I would have gotten from, I don't think. It has to be the Blight Lords. They're the only ones we've ever had between us. That's my drill gun. I'm not gonna name a little Dremel. Don't smash the radiator with your chair, you knob. Where is my Dremel drill? I kept it near my desk. I know I've got the I know where the drill bit is. The drill bit is here. Have I got anything that might actually take the drill bit and work as like a kind of Archimedes? Where's my shank? That'll do it. Where's my shank gone? There it is. That should do it. Just got to take the hacksaw blade out of it. Oh, yeah. You got to. Axes for con. Axes for con. There we go. So, hit the hacksaw blade out and get the drill bit. I should be able to drill it with this properly. And watch it not go in properly now. I believe I was talking. Who was I talking to last night? Oh, I can't remember who I was talking to last night. I know I was up too late for a start. I was talking to someone last night and they was asking if that model was still available. You know, the Lord of Skulls. And they were very delighted to hear that it was. You can still buy the Khorne Lord of Skulls. And that big motherfucker got an axe. Like you should. Right, so I'm going to try as manually as I can this thing. Because it is off center, which I'm just going to have to try my best to do it without any handle at all. So if you're wondering, is it possible to use a drill bit without any handle? The answer is yes, but it's fucking difficult. Who got tied on which now? We have Ali on first place and Silver's in second for this experience thing that you recently added on the portrait cam. We have Ali at first, Twisted at second, and Graham at third on the horizontal cam. I know I've been on for an hour already. All I've done is glue down sticks and twigs and not twigs, sticks and coffee stirrers. Now I'm trying to drill something manually by hand that normally I would use what's it called? I said it a minute ago. A Dremel. Mini rotary device. Normally I would use one of them. I can't find the damn thing. Can't even find a handle to hold this. So I'm having to do it by hand. Very, very awkward fashion. No worries, Ali. I mean, whichever stream's best for you, catch me on there. It's partially the reason why I've done multiple streams. So those of people who are watching on phones and would prefer that viewing angle, watch me on a phone. And if you'd prefer to watch me on a full-size screen, because you have that available, then watch me on a full-size screen. I mean, there's not much difference to what you actually see. You just see a more mess if you watch it on the full-size screen, essentially. That's all it is. You get to see more of my mess. But I have positioned it nicely, so see my hands are still right in the center of the screen. If on the not in the center of the screen, but at least visually available if you watch it on the portrait mode. All I want to do is get this so I can pin it. And I can't find. I need an Archimedes handle. An Archimedes drill handle. That will make this a damn sight a lot easier right now because I can't find it. Is it? Where could it have gone? I'm really serious. Where on earth is that? That's my Dremel. It's not even like it's a small bloody thing. It's a fucking battery operated wireless rotary multi-tool with various bits to it. So it's not like I can just lose it like a dice. Got a sodding big case with it. Oh, where on earth could that have gone? Ooh, I nearly dropped my drill bit. Donald, what's the crack? The crack is I've lost my power tools. And now I'm going to have to do everything manually. including push down on a drill bit and spin with my fingers. Which, yes, hurts the finger that I'm pushing down with. And does not take anywhere near enough material away for me to get this done in any reasonable bloody time. There's my pointy. There's me pointy. Oh, Jesus, it's yourself. It is that. Who'd you expect it to be, Ali? You didn't expect that, did you? I don't know how I managed to lose a full fucking rotary tool. I think I'm about the only moron on the planet who could. Gotta be here, ain't it? Think about it. It has to be here. It can't be. Not many places physically gone to. Because all my stuff's around me here. Yeah, nothing would surprise me much anymore, Ali, in fairness. I have seen far too many things happen. Far too many things come in, go. Not. Yeah, I'm in a weird, strange place. I've seen too much. Said too much. And you see where? Don't start saying that, Donald. Don't, because I know it's not here. It is not on the camera because it's a big sodding case like that. I know it's not on camera. The drill bit is there, and that's my shank handle, which usually has a hacksaw blade in it. So that's not my drill. I tried using that, and the drill bit moved. So that's my shank handle. That's a cardboard box. That's a Hot Wheel. Don't have it. It's alright. I just knew you would wind me up. You gotta try it. I mean, you can get me sometimes. You can get me on this stuff sometimes. But, yeah, not on that one. Looking for something too big. Right, I'm gonna. That was hurting my finger. I drill a hole from backwards. I wrote. Kind of hoping Sparkles put down and hand it. Happened the other day with the cable ties. Got home, I asked her, have cable ties? She walked upstairs, looked exactly where I'd been, and just brought them down and handed them to me as though it was like, there you go, how could you not find them? Obviously, I couldn't. Asking you for them. Was very much it. Right, let's hope it's in the last place to look is the cupboard with everything. Last place. Hold it. Hold the drill bit, it'll work. It's just Don't know if it'll hold the drill bit because it is a. Yeah, we're not talking rotary Dremel type stuff here. We're talking, dude, that's a fucking drill. That's something you use on your walls. Yeah. But there is always the possibility it will work. There is a possibility it will work. I'm not holding my breath. No. Nope. It just slides. Slides in and out. Behind me there, that's two blue things. What's that? What if I do that? It's two blue things. Oh, they're lights. Yeah, they're lights. Those are solar panel lights that we have. Because, oh, why not? Random blue. What's the worst I could say? People think we're in. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, there's that desk. Must have bounced all the way down the back and come out the front. Awesome. Well, the drill was a bad idea, wasn't it? Oh, you think it's a brush? Blue thing is a. Oh, Donald, you want to know something, mate? That is a fucking good idea. That is. Let's wrap it in summer. Bit of tape or anything? Have I got any tape? No. No tape. Yeah, I suppose I could super glue it into a rubber or eraser. Part of the world you're in. Yeah, if I was to. First of all, let's loosen it off. Get someone to. Ah, wool. That might. The damn thing up. Paper or tape or some paper might be a better idea. Paper might be the better idea. Lecky tape. I do not have any lecky at the moment. Wish I had some lecky. That would have made putting my camera up a lot. Well, but I use no tape. Tape it on. But if I can pop that in, I like really clamp it down around the wall. In. Poke it down. Do not try this at home, people. I am a professional fuck up. Bit like this. Hey, that seems to hold it. I've just got to snip it off now. Masking tape. That I should have on my desk. But along with the many other things that have gone missing, masking tape's fucked off as well. Brown wool will work. Brown wool's understated. Watch. See, that helps if I don't have one of Sparkle's hairs in there. Sorry, Sparkles, but it is one of yours. Can't be one of mine because, well, I'm pretty much both. Well, what I'll do is I'll turn the motor all the way down. And because it is I can just slowly and then increase it. So, before Sparkles runs downstairs to try and stop me, I'm going to have to crank that up a little bit. Just so I can not be here all night. Yeah, I have a light on it. Ali's probably having kittens right now because like, what the fuck are you doing, lads? Oh, that went in a good couple of mil, that'll do it. And now I can unscrew that and take that out. Good thing is the battery was nearly dead, so wasn't too big of a risk apparently. Now we need to get a pin, or in my case a paper clip. Oh no, I've used the too. I've used too big one. And Dan has just gone live. I should be telling you all that, should I? You're all going to bugger off and leave. And Dan's far more entertaining than you. Yes, I know, but at least stay a little bit. There we go. I'm going to just have it on a little bit of... Oh. It has gone. No. Licky has an activator. Human saliva works far too well activated. Like, if you get it on your skin, it sets pretty much instantly. Humans super glue go together like fish chips, apple pie and custard. There we go. We have the other little ear back on. It's all right. As I said, I can kind of. What I've just used as a snapped off matchstick thingy. That will suffice. I'm going to have to find my Dremel because he's got the other frigging thingy in it. Got the other drill bit in it. Stick you back in the eraser, so I don't. Worst case scenario, I'll have to come back to that one. There with a little bit of wool wrapped around it, ready to be or abused. I just generally not used for its real function. No. Yeah. Yep. I'm still semi-conscious. Still semi-conscious. Why am I clicking? I'm clicking things. Why am I clicking things? Why am I clicky things? I don't know why I'm clicking. Stop clicky things. Paintbrush. Get water. Get black paint. Base coat, little shit. Bad choice of words because it's actually quite accurate. He's long and lumpy. Or maybe I shouldn't have called it a little shit. Yes, Nurse Ali. You do not want me to performing any surgical precision, particularly not with my drill. Clarify that now. Don't want me to do dental work. Certainly don't want me to open any form of open surgery. Welcome back, Twisted. How's the brisket going? Bit of eat. I still have sandwich grater, chicken and bacon and stuff in the sandwich. I do not have a coffee to go with it. Okay. I do not have a cup of tea either. It's also a shame. But there's not much I can do about it right now. What I'm going to have to do is base coat this, get it to the point where, as per usual, we have to wait for some fucking thing to dry. Oh, all wrapped up in butchers. Oh. I'm salivating. I'm genuinely salivating over the sound of that. It's like, yeah, oh, that does. Okay, we don't really get much brisket over here. At least not in my neck of woods, anyway. You get braising steak and some other stuff, but you don't get much brisket. Braising steaks, battered fuck really. Sorry, dude. Battered and beaten pancake. So a little bit more tenderizing is usually quite a nice. I think Graham's still playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the minute, so we're just background noise for him, which is fine. I'm not criticizing people's background noise. You do not have to talk. I just I like to know people. I like to get to know you. I like to get to know the people. What you do, what you paint, if you paint. People don't paint. Like Donald and Ali. As far as I'm aware, Donald has nothing to do with either Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer or miniatures or scenic building in any form. Lots of dog little shots though. Please go check out Donald's lovely dog. That's how we know Donald's a good person, because the dog is absolutely gorgeous and happy. Don't get bad people don't have happy dogs. Bad people have scaredy dogs. Angry dogs. Good people have happy dogs. We run the smoker a few times a month. Do brisket every summer and fall. Even went a bit with pork shoulders, some turkey, and some chickens. Yeah, the little lunatic mutt. But it's a happy little lunatic mutt. Doesn't matter how loony it is, it's happy. Your dogs don't get like that nasty, horrible person who beats it, locks it in cages, does horrible, horrible things to it. You don't react well to that, dogs. Skittish and start snapping at people. Can't take them out anywhere without a muzzle, and yeah, that's not how you want to see a. You don't want to see a dog all muzzled up, walking down the street. Just looks a bit bigger than other dogs. Probably eat half the handbag dogs that go around nowadays. Walkers tell them want to be chihuahuas and choodles and whatever fucked up crossbreeds up with. Also, they can carry it around in a little bag or push it around in a buggy. Them things are always angry because they don't get looked after properly. Oh, she ran into a door. Did she do a forward flip or a back flip? How fast was she going? I've seen many a dog run into a door. I've only ever seen one do a backflip because of it. I've seen some just go thunk. Oh, Graham, we are going on. We are going to be talking about food. We are going to be talking about food. The brisket is smoking. A brisket. Oh no, he's not smoking it. Yeah, no. Taking it out now. Been smoking a brisket. Now you've put it in the paper and you've put it in the other thing. Never remember. I have all this shit. I have to just. Shit, if I try smoking something in my garden, it'll get put out by the fire brigade. Also, just boom. Sorry. Boom, boom. Oh, bless her. Bless her, but I bet it was hilarious. I bet it was hilarious when as not nice as it is. Funny as fuck. I'm gonna have to sharpen this now just so I can like needle it in. Okay. There we are. So now we have a nice little way of making it stand. So this is the little caterpillar for tonight. I've just dropped already. And I've just snapped the fucking antenna off. The antenna that I repaired on the day that I got it, it's withheld everything else that I've thrown at it. And as soon as I come to paint it, the damn thing won't stay on. In this case, it's both of them. It's not just one, it's both. But it's just not for staying. And now the match. Thingy bob as well. Tonight is just not my night, is it? Tonight's just being an ass for me, isn't it? It's just like, no lads, no matter what you try to do, it's just gonna fuck up in your face. Hello, Kirsty. Sorry, I have to look down at my phone to catch you on that one, and I was concentrating on not putting my fingers open. I know that sounds like a really daft thing, but it was what I was concentrating on. So, hello, Kirsty. Sorry for missing you there. What? Why firefighters? Yeah, if I tried to do smoking like meats in my garden, my neighbours are gonna call the fire service and get it put out because we don't do that shit around here. Far too small of an area. And as soon as anything starts smoking and billowing, they come out to put a stop to it. Party poopers is what they're called also. But they do come out on the right times as well when they're supposed to, when your house is burnt down and shit like that. So, yeah. It is nice. Let's put that in there. So I have one moderator now in vertical, and I have one moderator now in horizontal. So, please behave yourselves, because I am not in control of what those two do. We also have the secret moderator that we don't want to set that one off. Because that's the one that won't type. That one won't type. That will just come down to tell me. Good night, Graham. How did you... Just before you go, Graham, Where are you up to? What level are you now? I've completely forgotten what class you are as well. So, right, let's get that back on there and wait for that to dry. Good night as well, Lee. Thank you for coming to join us. We need to do a collaboration, me and you, Lee. We need to find something that we can both do, and we need to collaborate on it. So obviously, you do scale modeling, I do fantasy modeling. There's got to be a crossover somewhere where we can. Oh, your level 5 and your party died for the first time? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. I was playing Left 4 Dead last night. I Left 4 Dead 2. And we had full 4-man party. And we was going through on normal difficulty because the host normally plays on easy. And we did alright for the first mission. And then, yeah. Apparently running forward with the axe when you can have friendly fire and everyone else has got rifles and guns and stuff. Not a good idea in some cases, but really, really good in others. So, I've still got to work on my Left 4 Dead 2. Why is this flashing at me? Why are you specifically scored? Flashing at me without it being from my server. Please. Please tell me why it was flashing and doing stuff. It doesn't know either. Right, fair enough. Okay, we're at the hour and 20-minute mark. My shoulders are killing me. As I said, I am physically drained today. So while little move camera so we can see. While little caterpillar dries and I'm not sure what colour. I want to avoid green. Part of me says, "Don't do yellow, you dick." But I still kind of want to do yellow. But before I do that, I've got to do the dry brush, and it's not dry yet for the dry brush, and I'm not sure how well some of bits are going to take it. We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Yeah, so I'm not sure how well some of the bits are gonna take it. I'm gonna have to try sorting that dry brush out properly. And then look into that, get that. But for now, I'm gonna clear that big blotch of glue up. And rip a bit of my sponge off while I'm at it. But at least now it's not. I just need a new cutting mat, really, don't I? Pink. Yeah, I want to avoid green. I don't want to do the caterpillar green, but pink. Not a bad colour. I could go for a darker pink. I do have a few pinks, you see, from dark up to light, like Screamer Pink and Pink Horror and a few other pinks. So I'll dig them out. But I also need a cup of tea. No worries. Thank you very much for popping in. I mean, if you found out that I've got two thingy-mabobs now, so portrait and landscape, and then we can bounce around on the two, depending which is better for you. Thank you for joining in and coming to see us. I need to get used to the fact that I've got to watch Screaming Hot Pink. I don't have any hot pink, but I do have pink. This. So what's that? We've got. Right, so we've got Screamer Pink. which is quite a dark one. I might do the Screamer pink. It's a very dark pink. I have the two purples for. I could do purple. What have I got? Have I got anything? Have I got any animals that I put? Ah, you son of a! Right on the fucking funny bone. Ah, right. Ah, that sorts it. Okay, there's something that's popped. No, pink was a valid colour. But it looks like Ali's typed something over and over and over and over and over again, and I can't see it. It's not popped up in either chat for me. Ali, what did you type? Working that something. Is it lyrics? Have you put lyrics in for me? No. Oh, waving pink hand, waving pink hand, waving pink hand. Yeah, that makes sense now. Oh, you know what? If I had brains, I would be dangerous. I would. Oh, that's Reichland Flesh Shade. That's not. Because I use the pinks to do this one. Anyone remembers this model when I got it from the Mini Tav? I used pink for a skin tone. Well, I've got Screamer pink. Is that a Screamer pink? So I do have that one, which is a Games Workshop colour. So I need to find a brighter pink to go over to the highlighter. Means it's gonna be. There it is. Pink Horror. Much brighter pink, so we can have the two pinks. So I'll go for pinks. I don't think. Cami! Hello. Hello, welcome in. No idea why you've typed Iran. I'm assuming that's where you're from, but welcome in. No, that's not. Unless Calm's pops up in the horizontal alley, that is not Calm. That is Kami. Kami, not Karm. Very close. I understand why possible confusion, but Kami, I believe, is new. So welcome in. Thank you for coming to join us. We're just deciding at the moment what colour I should paint a caterpillar. Cannot be green. Have you not seen? Right, I'm gonna have to go get the rest of the thingy so Donald can actually see what I'm working on. It's called The Magical World of Sparkles and Oak. And one of the hashtags is whimsy. In any sense of standard colour, goes out the window. I do already have one pink model. Cami, I'm afraid I cannot read whatever that text says. Right, so I do have one pink model already. Yeah. Okay. Well, I need it for the camera. So I do have one pink model already, which is Storm, who use Sorcerous Salamander. Who lives in the water. I also have a purple bunny rabbit. So yeah, I have a purple bunny rabbit. I have a green and purple copper cat. I have a yellow and metallic pink and orange butterfly. I have a purple and green metallic bee. So, standard colours are allowed to be thrown the fuck out the window. But then again, I also have two title characters which are both green turtles. One with pink and purple flowers. One with pink flowers and one with purple flowers. Twins. Twinsies. Except for the staffs, really. So this one is allowed to use metal. This one isn't allowed to use metal. But yeah, when it comes to various colours. So, between Ali and Donald so far. And hopefully if Cammy puts something that I can understand. Can I translate that from here? No. I can't access that message. If anyone would like to grab Cammy's message for me and run it through a translator, just so I know what it says, please feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start messing around with volume controls. And going to find out for myself. Is he never good? Translate to English. Panic is a surprise. Yeah. If Panic's a surprise, you will be surprised out by the end of this streams. Because, well, yeah, I panic a lot. And dang, do I fuck up. Which I suppose should make everybody else feel better. It's like, well, yeah, he does it on YouTube and he fucks up way more than I do. So I must be doing well. So I need to touch up the black bit where I have to reglitch while I'm considering what bits and bobs and jazz and so I don't think I want to go pink and purple. But what I do want to go one of them for the skin tone, and then I think I'm going to go for yellow for the overall cloak. I can shut YouTube. Yes, I believe it is Iranian. Well, to me, a language is a language. As long as I can translate it and find out what it says, I'm fine. I've got moderators in there if for any reason I translate it and it's something that's not what I thought it was. That's why I've got moderators. Because I barely speak English. Fairness. I will struggle any other language. And I include Irish, Welsh, and Scottish in that. Oh, I've got no tea left. I've got no tea left. Look, no tea left. Empty cup. That is a travesty for an Englishman. That is just downright sacrilege. So, dry little bugger. A caterpillar, who'd you what do you call it? I will go make a cup of tea. I will put up my ad break thingy so you can all go get the 10% discount from Rogue Hobbies. If I translate it to English, it came out as. Oh, I shut it down now. I translate if you I can actually translate it from within YouTube. So if I go to the portrait one and then find what Kami put, I can right click and translate to English, and panic is a surprise. But it does also change Kami to we, which I don't quite get. It translates the whole fucking thing. So yeah, I don't, but it translates the actual words to panic is a surprise. Not on this channel. Panic's just standard. But I can't keep that window open at the same time, and I can't translate it from phone. Oh, that's an ass. So yeah, we are going to get the. Where are we? Want to start with that one, and then move to that one, and then mute me so you can't hear the kettle. So I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. You just see me pick it up if you're watching on the portrait cam. If you're watching on the desk cam, you can't see this. But if you're watching on the other one, you can. You can see at the bottom of it. It's weird. Yeah, I shall be back soon. Hopefully in about 5 minutes at most. If anyone else needs a bathroom break or go get yourself a drink, something to eat, anything like that, now's probably the best time to do it. And I shall be back soon to start painting the the caterpillar. Yeah. I wish I knew what I was doing. My head's gone up something and it's not my own ass this time. Back soon. Hello. Right, let's take that one off first. And then, oh, I just noticed something. If you are watching me on here, you don't get this bit. So, yes, if you go to Rogues Den Hobbies, you get a 10% off discount code using last 10 at checkout. So, yeah, you can get a 10% discount if you go to Rogues Den Hobbies and use code LAS10 at checkout. So I'll leave that just so you can get it for a moment. If you are on the portrait cam. And now I'm going to take it off. I've got more painting to do. Ivory, 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 ivory. Now I had 3 pots of, 2 pots of this on my desk other day. Is it behind my phone? No. Well, I'm losing more than just my mind. I'm losing everything. I'm losing paint. Where the stuff is? I've got a Duncan Rhodes one and I've got Games Workshop one. Is there anything even left in the Vallejo one? I hope there's at least something. I hope they come back. I don't like losing people just because, oh shit, that's too watery. That's not gonna work. Oh, I don't want to use white. I don't want to use pure white. I don't like pure white. Yeah, maybe he or she come back in. Um, Once I figured out how to translate, I could translate it because YouTube will do it for me when I right click on things that come up in different languages. I've just got to, I try not to have YouTube open at the same time. Yeah. What's this? These passes. Uh, I do not post stream something that I have absolutely. But I'm gonna have to use titanium white this time. Bold titanium. So this could go horribly, horribly wrong. Don't like pure whites. Not for. Gotta do. I'm going to use a lighter dry brush this time. A much lighter dry brush. Yeah. Something to dry brush it on. In this case, a bit of card that I was using. Slightly dampen the brush, but not too wet. I use my. Majority of it off. Go. Right. Dry brush from top to bottom, lightly near that one, near ear, the ear fungus that, or the antennae fungus. So I don't snap the damn thing off again. That's no good. I don't like snapping that off. Having to glue it back on every fucking time. I know I swear a lot, but part of my vocabulary. Now that I've expanded it, profanity, as well as standard words. Dingbat. I used the word dingbat. Mini last found out that is a way to call someone an idiot that you really don't like without swearing. Not sure if that was a good idea, but he's now aware of it. So we get the light again so I can see. So there we go. That's what the caterpillar looks like. So it does have a jacket. And does have little spots on the leg. Little spots that I didn't know about. Ooh, they could be purple. If we do pink skin tones, starting with the darker and then working up, I can do the little spots in purple, and then I could go for yellow on the jacket. Possibly then green. Purple, yellow, green. Same colour as my Tyranids. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that purple, yellow, green. I know that colour scheme works because I use it for my entire Tyranid army. But yeah, we can go for that. We can go for that. And I do have a cup of tea now. See? Haha, that's better. That was a bloody hot. And I can see where I'm up to as well. Looking at the portrait camp down there. That way. You can just about see it behind the chat box if you're looking at the widescreen version. Which is where people seem to be chatting. Oh, don't start with titanium hip bones. I'm going to need knee replacements soon. I don't know. No, I don't want my knee replaced. Well, I have to, but I don't want it. I'm going to need something doing to it because even with working out the muscles around it, just to help strengthen it, and I still have to wear my knee. And I can't do a leg day without my knee brace on. Otherwise, I end up damn near dropping the fucking weights on me for leg press. Let's face it, that's not good. Loading up like 70 kilo on a leg press and then finding out I can't physically lift it because I forgot to put my knee brace on. By any stretch of the okay, that's done like that. Alrighty, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with just the I'm your 99 sub. Ooh. Ali, can you put Donald's link in chat, please? And Sparkles, if you're still watching, can you click said link so we can get Donald to 100? Or anyone who's not subscribed to Donald, once that link goes in, if you give it a quick sub, especially if you like animals. So now, I'm going to try my best to keep this in camera while I do the actual eyes. And these are going to be pure titanium white. And shit, I've already made a mistake. So, clean brush, wet. And try and wipe as much of that away as I can. before it dries. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Do not want to smudge it too much. But also, eyes are a bloody nightmare, aren't they? I don't like eyes. Especially when I have to hold them that close to my face. Nope. Reposition. What have I just... No, it was just my headphones, I'm alright. I'll reposition my chair so I can get a better angle. Ooh, I just a fudge a baba no. And then come back in with a clean wet brush and just clear it out. I mean, I could put Donald's link in myself. You are correct in thinking, why don't you do it yourself, you lazy fucker? Have you not read the channel name? Very first word in the channel name is Daisy. And that doesn't mean I say I'm not going to try and get good effects. It just means I'm going to try and get the best effect I can with minimal effort. So, second coat of white over the eye. Oh, so I haven't got white. I thought I had got a lot of white paint all over my jeans then. But I do not. And now I get to do the easier eye because I've got more access to this. I'll say I've got more access to this. I've got to get it in the right position. Ah, bright light right in my eyes. Way too bright for this camera, but it's perfect for me to actually be able to see. Not a problem, Elliot. What I'll do is I'll pop over. You can do it after there's 50 hours on an eyeball. Yeah. I know. I'm not good enough to spend 50 hours yet, though. So, what I'm doing is I'm learning very quickly as I go. And I'll get better with time. I hope. But I'm still learning brush control technically. At this moment in time, I'm still practicing brush control. Because I'm not that great at it. At least I don't think I am anyway. Some people may differ. Good night, Ali. I shall pop your link in a moment, Donald. Pop that back in there for a second. YouTube. But I'm looking for somewhere now. Oh, I want Donald Gooden. And then I want to share channel. Copy channel ID. Back out of Donald's. Fine, go to my channel. And I wish to pop it into the full size one. Mute the damn thing before I start hearing me. Oh, Ali's just done it. Excellent. So if anyone wants to subscribe to Donald, just help him get over that 100 mark. I know it took me absolutely ages to get over that section. Oh, I don't. Have a lost camera? No, I haven't. Excellent. So, yeah, if you click that, it will take you to Donald's channel, and there are videos on there of various things, just coastlines of Ireland, some other bits of that. However, there are a lot of shots of a very, very beautiful. Good night, Ali, and thank you for popping that in there for me. Okay, right. Pink. Dark pink first. ICP 30.7 is not a high CP. It is not a high CP. Why is it saying it's a high CP? Lying to me, isn't it? It's lying. Lying. Like a lion in Zion. I don't know where that came from. Those aren't even the right blinking lyrics. Fuck knows what was thinking. No, I've got a Spodger. Spodger. There's my Spodger. There's my Spodger. Nice dollop of pink. Pop it down in metallic, dried metallic purple. Wipe the majority of that paint off. Don't tip the paint pot, you dick. Fucking hell. I'll wipe that. Fine. There's my masking tape. It was behind me all along. All that. Move my fucking headphones. No worries. Perfect. Cheers, Silver. You rule, man. Thank you very much. I have a notification in Discord, which is somebody who may come in and tell you what my antics were last night. I was playing with a Twitch streamer. They were hosting, of course, but I was in the party. Somebody has just messaged me and saying that I had fun last night, and I did have fun last night. I had a lot of fun last night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send them a link just to see if they want to come and explain what I got up to. There we go. And now this person does actually give me a sub to this every time. Roberto! Hello. Thank you for calling in, man. How's you? You alright? Fuck's going on with my head tonight? No idea. No idea. Now, just let anyone know, if I know you by another name and you've come in just let me know. So, if Roberto, if I know you by anything else, just the shortened version will do. But thank you for coming in. Just gonna get a bit of pink horror. We've got Screamer Pink and Pink Horror going on. Bit of tonight. And that's what colour the caterpillar is going to be. But yeah, regarding what's up, I'm currently waiting for essentially a very rough, very, very rough, I won't quite call it decking, but certainly wooden panelled floors. Finished drying on my silicone sheet because they've all been super glued on. Yeah. If you're gonna do it, you might as well burn your eyes while you're at it, eh? Gonna get little pink, little. I forgot what the fuck it is now. It's a caterpillar. Fucking caterpillar. You know, phallic, big, long, bulbous head. Might as well be a dick. It's a caterpillar. How the fuck do you forget what a caterpillar is? Yeah, I'm just having a complete brain fart night tonight. As I said last night, I was up playing games. No worries, Silvers. Good luck on the call, and I'm looking forward to seeing this night. Scratch Built, Nurgle, and Knight. Fuck me, that is something. I've just used the wrong colour because I was overexcited about a Scratch Built Nurgle Knight. I shouldn't usually say that. She just get off me. But yeah. You've just finished nodding the Stream Deck. Oh, nodding the Steam Deck. Oh, awesome. I mean, I may know you by a different name. I was talking to someone about Steam Deck the other night. I do know by a different. So you finished modding your Steam Deck yesterday. Is this a Steam Deck with an upgraded screen now and an improved battery? I'm trying to be an investigator. I'm fucking failing miserably at it, but yeah, I'm trying. You never get anywhere unless you try. I never get anywhere even when I do try, but yeah, never get nowhere unless you try. I'm gonna go for Screamer Pink as a base colour, and then Pink Horror as the dry brushed overtone, and then we're going to come through with dark purple spots, and we're going to go for light purple eyes, leaving hopefully an edge of white around them, so that it's still visible as an eye. I don't know how long this is actually going to take. Hopefully I'll be able to get this finished tonight. At least the model, if not the floor work. Floor work might take a bit longer. I might have to come back and do that next week properly. Although I should be able to flip it over and mark out where I need to cut. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if I know Roberto from somewhere else. Especially since I've just sent a link to someone whose name I don't know. other than a name that I'm not going to use unless it's confirmed by. Because I don't want to get people mixed up. Because Roberto, you are your own person, and I don't want to get you confused with somebody else unless you are that person. I'm thankful for you turning up though. Glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. But working on a Steam Deck, to my knowledge, I don't have a Steam Deck. I just talked to this other person about having a Steam Deck. And they are quite knowledgeable. They do repairs and changes and upgrades and various other things. And they're pretty fucking good at it, in fairness. I can't deny it. But where was it up to? What was I talking about again? Fuck, can't remember. Oh yeah, that was it. Last night, I was playing Left 4 Dead with a Twitch streamer. This is the first time this Twitch streamer has actually spoken to me, apart from chat. I'm not entirely sure if it was a good thing or a bad thing. They didn't kick me off, which is, I'm guessing, is a good thing. They did laugh a bit, so maybe that was a good thing. I'm not sure. I won't find out unless I get another offer back, because they did put me vocally up on their Twitch stream, and well, you just know what I'm like. Random things will come out of my mouth. I will change my accents. I will funny voices. I will, as I was saying earlier, I was running forward with an axe when everyone else had a fucking gun. I got shot in the back of the head so many times. I think I died more than anyone else as well. I had to get revived. So I've come to the conclusion I am well out of touch with my gaming at the moment. A Steam Deck might actually help me, just so I can play more. But that will put me on a controller, as I'll be playing first person shooter. Oh, he wanted an OLED upgrade screen and a clear case that lights up. Wow. Yeah, not asking for much, are they? Fuck. You know that thing that comes with an LCD screen and a big black case? It's just a complete overhaul. That's. I hope they paid you well for it, because that would have taken a lot of work. Because you're going to have to upgrade the graphics, change the graphics so they can actually output to an OLED fully, rather than just keep the LCD settings and just run it on an OLED, which won't make much of a difference, because it's still running at LCD quality, not OLED quality. Oh, pardon me, that was twice in a row. Yeah, it'll be running at LCD quality, not OLED quality, unless you upgrade the operating systems, or at least change the firmware. Which you don't really have to do too much on PCs, especially if you keep on top of your updates. Generally don't. But Left 4 Dead 2 doesn't need me to keep on top of my updates much. But I was quite safe with that one. I believe we may have 2 teenagers about to come shuffling downstairs. Yep, definitely. I say shuffling. It sometimes sounds like they're falling downstairs, but my microphone will pick them up, so there may be a little bit of background noise at the moment, just while they gain refreshments and then go back to the teenage layer. Yep, definitely down light's just gonna. So if there's some background noise, not much you can do about it, really. So let's get these darker colours on. And then I can come back in with the dry brushy pink for the highlights. And I know I do a lot of dry brushing for my highlights rather than layering, because I cannot layer. Now for the really difficult part is to go around the fucking eyes, and then hopefully I don't, because I want the eye purple. I'm going to turn it over for a second, and the microphone's in the way of my light. That doesn't help. Try and do my best not to overlap onto this. I mean, the clear case lighting up, Roberto, that is something a bit extra for a Steam Deck. Oh, what are they getting? I hear rustling. Busted's already made me hungry talking about smoked brisket and turkeys and chickens and pork shoulders and. Busted's already made me hungry. And now I can hear food preparation in my own kitchen. It's not diabolical. I do have chicken bacon and stuffing sandwich in the fridge. Tesco meal deal for those who are familiar with it. I had the coffee and stuff earlier. I needed coffee and stuff earlier just to help me even set up this stream. But yeah, back to what I was doing last night. I was supposed to get to bed early. So, of course, I jumped on a game that kept me awake till 2 o'clock in the morning. But it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Co-op gaming is, if done right, is great. I'm just not sure the person whose stream I was on, quite sure what I was like. But when I started going, whoa, I'm doing my art voices, and then occasionally, yeah. Oh, so you did update the OS on it as well. Awesome. Well, yeah, that's going to help just to make sure it's got a nice clear display. In fact, I'm going to go pop a quick message just so I can clarify something in my own head, so I'm not questioning anymore. I'm just going to go pop a quick message after I've done this layer of pink. Clean that off very fucking quickly, because that is on the staff, that is. I mean, not only is it, yeah, if you've done it through the OLED and you've got a clear light flashing case, that's got to catch everything, including the internal workings. So, if anything were to overheat or blow, be able to actually see what chip it is. That's got to be good. Back of the mushroom. Antenna thing. Right underneath the eye there. Woo! That worked. Yeah, fuck it. That one didn't work as well though. I'm gonna have to change position. This is where having stuff on some painting handles can become useful. For maneuvering the model into the correct place, so you can actually get the paint on it without smearing it all over the bits you don't want. just help you get it to smooth out as well. That's a nice dark purple. Anyway, back to Left 4 Dead 2. If it happens again, and I get a message saying that I can play, I'll let you all know. I'll pop it in the community tab. You can all come and watch me fail miserably at trying to kill zombies with an axe, or a grenade launcher, or an AK-47, or ideally an axe or a samurai sword, or a golf club. I got to use a golf club, and as soon as I saw the cricket brat, the Englishman in me just went, "Yep, that's how we kick fuck out of someone." And I took up the cricket bat. Game of King and Country. Was not going to let them zombies get past me to the wickets. Although one or two of the little fuckers did sneak up behind me. Okay, so we have a pink. a pink little caterpillar. See, that Steam Deck does sound nice though. Right, let the pink dry. Pop you back on there for a moment so you don't fall over. Then go back to this. And find out. So the actual Bazette operating system works better than the standard OS. So if I do get a Steam Deck, upgrade the fucking operating system, because shit. What that boils down to. Nice. If that's what it is, that's what it is. I mean, I didn't even upgrade to Windows 11 until you practically made me. So, pink skin, yellow jacket, purple eyes, green staff. One day, I'm actually gonna make life easy on myself. One day. Right, that's just cleared something up for me. And now I've just got to ask another question to clarify that I can do something. Because if the answer is yes, then I can free myself up a bit more. So now I know who Roberto is. I do know. I've met and spoke to, well, not met, but I've spoke to Roberto a few times actually. And Roberto is the reason I have a membership to that Twitch streamer. Thank you very much, Roberto. But I don't like saying Roberto. That is not how I know you. So please verify whether or not I can. Awesome. Right. So Panda. Panda is Roberto. Roberto is no more. Roberto is Panda. That's how I know you do. Sorry. So yeah. Panda's got to sit there and watch me butcher somebody else's Twitch stream. Now I couldn't see the stream properly while I was on there. I could just hear the Discord and take part in the game. So yeah, Panda got to watch me. I don't know whether I butchered it or what. I just know it certainly wasn't. I don't think it was a standard stream. But yes, thank you, Panda, because you're the only reason I still have a membership. Paying for this hobby, saving for a wedding. Oh shit, it's expensive. And I don't subscribe to any Twitch out of my own account for that reason. To pay for. I mean, 3 kids and a household to run as well can add up to that pretty damn quickly. But yes, Panda is an absolute whiz when it comes to customizing tech and getting it at awesome prices. As he's already told us in the chat there, Steam Deck, clear case, OLED screen, and it did not mention the extra battery that runs longer with higher ampage. Oh yeah, I did plenty of tech people in here now. Tech issues should not be a problem ever. I mean, of course, it's still gonna. I'm gonna fuck everything up. I'm gonna forget how to do sound, and forget how the fact that I've got things on my microphone that are applying filters and gates and all sorts of other things that I don't truly understand, but somebody else has helped me go through it. So, hope it still works. Now, I'm going to use the paint off the paper first, because it's going to dry if I don't. And let's start on that jacket, yeah? Let's start on that jacket. That with the fucking colour have I used? Zamzi Desert. Zamzi fucking Desert. That's the one I've started with. I think I always start with Zamzi Desert when I'm going for yellow, actually. Just because it's the kind of mustardy yellow, and then I can build it up to a brighter yellow afterwards. Can't really go straight bright and try and go somewhere from there. Because you've already done the bright bit. Now you've got to try and do the hard bit and dull it down. Fucking work that easily, that one. It took me 4 years to find out. Just have to double check the portrait cam because I missed Kirsty coming in and I missed Cammy coming in. And I have 3 people watching me on that camera on that stream, so I don't want to forget you're there. But please talk away. I can see it is in eye line, and I do keep glancing down at it, and I keep glancing back up there as well, up to the real one. That way ish. I say the real one. It's the one that Streamlabs puts there for me because I say I'm using. He goes, "Oh, you're gonna need a fucking chat then, aren't you, Dick?" Yes. Yes, I will need a chat. I will need to see what chat is saying. But it gives me the horizontal cam. But when it comes to the portrait cam, he goes, "Nah, fuck you, you're not having it." Guess. Like, how the friggin' hell am I supposed to guess? It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. And I can't see it in that. So Liv shot me and Kaizen multiple. In fairness, I was running forward with an axe, so I was in the line of fire of. I think I got shot by Kaizen and Liv and anybody else with a gun. And the Chargers, the Chargers always came for me. No worries, Donald. Thank you very much for coming in, man. Yeah, it is getting pretty late. It's midnight now, isn't it? So, no worries, man. You go get some sleep. The doggo is gonna get you up in the morning. You know it. As loopy and daft as she is, she's gonna get you up in the morning. And she's probably gonna charge herself into a door again. Hopefully not your door. Because that would be a rude way to wake you up, wouldn't it? Hopefully you're up and ready and all gonna work out okay. But yeah, Liv got all of us multiple times. She was sat at the back with a sniper rifle, and then ran forward with the sniper rifle, hit the lead, and then we all just ran ahead. Also, we enjoyed cleansing things with fire, so Molotovs, barrels, jerry cans, anything that would cause fire, we were just setting it all out. Just burn everything. But that didn't stop me running into it with an axe. By the way, I died more often than that. But, well, Panda, you'll be able to tell me. Did the chat complain? Did the chat sit there going, who the fuck's this British wanker? I couldn't understand if they did. I mean, half of my chat think, fuck's this British wanker. And then they go, oh shit, yeah, it's Laz. I remember. He's a British wanker, but he can at least take a joke. Not the only thing he takes. But it's a good thing. Joke. Coming down the inside of the jacket. Yeah, this bit down the inside. Yeah. This bit down the inside. I've got to remember that I've got to do it for both cameras. That is confusing as fuck. And Ali's gone to bed, so I can't do Arkeoki because Ali usually thinks up songs for me. And I don't fancy doing Cyndi Lauper again because I forgot the words. The only one I've got in a remote case of somewhere near to the point where I could do it on demand. But even that, I forgot most of the lyrics that I put in. Archified. So here we go. Now we've got Pink Caterpillar with Yellow Jacket. So I'm going to dry brush first with the lighter pink. Then I'm going to wash and then I'm going to go back over it with another dry brush of lighter pink. Doing my best not to get it on the other. Isn't going to work, is it? Well, I'm never going to get it to work if I'm that pessimistic. So, first of all, make sure you've actually got everywhere as you. Like the collar. Under the collar helps. It does. And got under the collar done. Didn't get on top of the collar done. And now I'll just clean my brush. Right, paint on it. But yeah, Panda, if you want to go back to Liv and tell her that it's so easy to paint that even that idiot who fucks everything up can do it. Maybe that'll encourage her to actually do the rest of her World Eater army as well. Clean that yellow up. Okay. Clean brush. That's wet. There we go. Right. Today brush. Today brush. Today brush. Today brush. Yeah. I got you, fucker. Motherfucker, you're mine. Then we get the lighter pink. Load up on brush. Rub most of it off because that's how dry brushing works. And then try not to break the piece of wood that it's kind of pinned to at the minute. But get the higher edges. So you can tell where the light's kind of hitting it a bit more than the rest of the model. Dry brushing is a fantastic method of applying lighter colours on gradually. Careful of the mushrooms because I've snapped this one off about 3 times tonight already. Arms. Get the arms. Arms. Arms for the poor. No, they've got their own. They can pick shit up themselves. And no, that's not what they mean. Liv was having a blast. Really? I mean, I know she was laughing. I know she was having a joke. I know she was. It seemed like she was enjoying it, but I can't read people, so to me that might have just been a pleasantry because we was up there. So I don't know for certain. So I need feedback from chat. Same as on here. I need feedback from chat. I don't know if people are enjoying this. People can watch. I mean, people come and watch, not can watch. For fuck's sake. Learn English. Blah, blah, blah. Try that again. People do come to watch. But there's always that niggling suspicion in the back of my head that I'm not enjoying it. Not hearing. Don't want to be. Just there because they're being polite. And well, I know people aren't here just to be polite. Spending the most valuable thing you have with me, which is time. I mean, fuck Patreon. Fuck buy me a coffee. I mean, that's spending something that's technically disposable. But your time? Time's irreplaceable. Can't get it back. So anyone spending their time with me, that's the most precious thing I've got. So that does mean a lot to me. For all of you, all 7 watching on the horizontal view and all 3 watching on the vertical view. The fact that you're spending time with me is a massive thing. Money can be replaced, things can be replaced. Time, not so much. But I'm glad Liv was having a blast. He did message me saying, "Gotta do it again sometime." But not me personally, just as the whole, because obviously there was 3 other members in there with me. Or 2 other members with me and Liv herself. I would like to have her on here as a chat because I do have a collab cam somewhere. Yeah, just means I'd have to move the thingy box over there so that the collab cam can go up above and below. But for now, chat blocks my phone. Cheating? Maybe. Does it work? Fuck yeah. So we keep it that way. Keep it in working function. So yes, next time that happens, I will pop a link into my community chat over to Twitch. Those of you who have a Twitch account, pop over, watch, see how much chaos I can cause with flamethrowers and with flames and axes. Well, you've seen what chaos I can cause with a brush and super glue, so who knows what's going to happen with those. Right, smaller brush, eyes. In this case, I'm going to go for this one. Size 1, but it's got a nice grip on it. And I've not put any purple out because I'm a dick. I mean, I have a dick, but I'm also a dick. Not a total dick, though. Not a complete and utter dick. Just a dick. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Wrong hand. Need to work up the other one. Oh. The sound it makes. That rattle. A rattle, rattle, rattle. Red where? Put the purple near the red then. I need a tiny bit of purple because that's what's going to be the eye colour. Right. Bring it lower down. So I can 3 points of contact in that thing. Now, you only want to try and leave an outside line. These are very cartoony characters. Whimsy Wonderland after all. Or Sparkles. Okey-dokey, how are we looking? Ooh. I still don't know if this model's a male, female. What? I got a clue. Sparkles hasn't told me that bit yet. It was told me to do Caterpillar was next. That's all I got told. So I'm going to let the Caterpillar eyes dry before I start coming to the dry brush for the yellow cloak and do the greeny paint stuff for the staff. And while I wait for that to dry, I'm going to go nipping just behind it and get the wooden planks. Wooden planks? Is it wooden planks? Yeah. Lollipop sticks that I hacked up and glued on a minute ago. Trying to be all fancy calling them lollipop fucking sticks. You know, am I trying to convince? Yeah, I've made wooden planks. I've not. I've super glued lollipop sticks to a cardboard. Not done out fancy. Not done out posh. Not done out difficult. Well, I say not done out difficult. I'm about to try and peel all this off. And this is why I use a silicone mat. Because it does make it slightly, not completely easier, but slightly easier to try to peel it off. See, there we go. Hand on there like that. Ah. Imagine if the game was we can get mods. You're gonna have to message him, mate. You're gonna have to message because more chance of responding. Let's face it. She likes you better than me. Don't say no, she doesn't. Yes, she fucking does. We were in chat. She asked you what we were up to. I mention it. Runs fucking mile. So, you're going to have to mention that one. But, let me know what mods I need. And then we can crack on with it. And I've now ripped my fucking silicon mat. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I've still got bloody shitloads left. But look at that. Go over there out my sight now. Don't want you no more. Right, so. That's the floorboarding. But, as you can see here, this is the edges that it actually needs to come along. And then I've got to get a base, and I've got to find out. So on this level, we're gonna have the Dragonborn, and we're gonna have Caterpillar, and then we're gonna have, how many more do I think I can actually get on there? That would be a question. How many on there comfortably? I don't want to cram too many on. So let's grab the bag of bases. I'm up for mods. I'll play mods. Left 4 Dead 2 in mods. Yeah, go on then. So one there. One there. I want them too close though. 2, 3, 4. Some space. Base. 5. Lots of space around it because obviously some characters have larger profiles. Put him on that one, then yeah, he'd struggle with some people around him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I should be able to get about 9 bases on that level. I don't think that's going to be enough, you know. I may end up having to put a 4th level on this thing. Good night, Panda. Good night. Think about a minute. You're like mid-afternoon. Yeah, I know where you are in the world. You're not in Europe. Other side of Big Water. It's only like afternoon, unless has it just started. I'll find that out by scrolling down. No, it's not that one. 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 That one. No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. And all silent notes. Oh, the other. No, it's not started right. Yeah, I've been worried there for a minute, Panda. Yes. I've been very, very worried. But thank you for popping in, man. This is what this is what I do. This is why I go on about Warhammer and stuff a lot, is because a lot of it. So, get the black pen or the dark pen. I can want to flatten that a bit. No, I'm going to get the brush side. Fine side's not going to do it. It's going to have to be the brush. And I need it to follow the actual. I need to trim all that off. And all that, come on. Trim all that off. all of that off. Every last bit. Every last bit. Oh no, all that's coming off. That's a lot of cutting. That is a lot of cutting. But now I can use the fine marker. Oh wait a minute, I just realised I'm using the wrong one. I'm supposed to be using this one. This is actually the black, what I had to replace the tip. Forgot about that bit. I forget a lot of shit really, don't I? Like where lids land. But when I need to cut this one out. This is going to have to get glued from the other side on top of the base. This one out. Draw around them. Not quite sure how I'm going to get in to cut these out. It may start off as a scalpel and then work up to either the jeweler's blade or shiv. Yes, I do have a shiv. But not at the moment I don't, because I dismantled it to try and make a drill. I'm going to make it a shiv again. 9 bases. 38 in total. Of how many? I think we'll have about a third of them done. Painted and based and ready to go. I'm going to use the offcuts from this to make the bar for the Cthulhu Warlock. The Cthulhu Warlock bartender. The bartender. This is a working village island thing. So people do have jobs and roles. Such as law enforcement, blacksmith, trader. And you can't have D&D without a tavern. It just doesn't work. You need somewhere to go for either your dodgy people to go or to go to get. Especially if you're playing as the title characters. Which, obviously, once I get this done and I've got all the characters made, classed up, statted, special rules, etc., 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 I will be running a community D&D on Discord. So people will get to choose characters. Obviously, Sparkles will choose either Sparkles or Oak. They're both named after her. Well, I'm guessing she will. She might change her mind. She might go for Gris. Decide to be the little shark kid. I don't know. Choices. Well, I am going to have to try and figure out some way of putting this clean as possible. May end up being drill. I can't. I've lost my fucking rotary tool. I've lost my Dremel. So your stupid fucking thing that would have made this job piece of piss to start with, so I could pin the caterpillar and then. But even to a degree, put a saw-ish blade on and just cut this lot. But no, fuck no, it's gone missing, and now it is not working. So that's not good. That's not good. I think I spelled stuff right. I have no idea. think that. What? Oh shit! No.